At this time, I would like to introduce the final speaker of today's program, Katie Etter. As one of a small number of women veterans at Brown, Katie served in the Marine Corps as an F-35B safety equipment mechanic. Katie is currently serving as the president of the Student Veteran Society and as a PAVE program coordinator for the Office of Military Affiliated Students. And I'm grateful to call her my friend. Please join me in welcoming Katie Etter.
Thank you, Seth. I stand before you today, honored and humbled, to be speaking at my last Veterans Day ceremony as a Brown undergraduate. Thank you, Senator Reed and President Paxson, and of course, Kimberly Millett. Could not have gone this far without you. According to the Veterans Affairs Administration, Veterans Day is a celebration to honor America's veterans for their patriotism, love of country, and willingness to serve and sacrifice for the common good. It is also important, though, that we ask one very important question, which is, what can we do to support the veterans we think today? The military provides purpose and order, and service members work alongside one another to complete the mission. And as a result, there becomes a sense of camaraderie and a support system within the ranks. The famous phrase, "we got your six," allows for service members to feel confident that someone will always have our backs. The sense of purpose, camaraderie, and uniform bestows a sense of pride, dedication to country, and lifted self-esteem that echoes throughout the military. For many, including myself, taking the uniform off for the very last time can be as significant as the day that we took our oath. This transition period makes veterans vulnerable to many challenges, including suicide and incarceration. In 2019, Sergeant Joseph Agolia, one of my junior Marines, suffered in silence while bracing this difficult transition and felt his only way out was to take his own life. And sadly, this is not uncommon. Every day, 22 veterans lose their mental health battle on American soil. That is one veteran every 65 minutes. 22 a day means veterans are coming home, but are not receiving the support they need to fight these internal battles. Furthermore, loss of structure and camaraderie found in the military can also increase the likelihood of substance use disorders and involvement with the criminal justice system. The Mass Incarceration Lab at Brown is archiving oral histories from veterans who were incarcerated after their release from active duty. All the veterans that have shared their story thus far feel their incarceration stemmed from a difficult transition out of the military. Sadly, there are an estimated 181,500 veterans incarcerated in prison and jails around the country. They did not receive the help and guidance post-transition, which led them to a life behind bars, some of which were found to be innocent even after 45 years of serving. Ronald Russell served in the Air Force during the Vietnam War. The racism he endured as a Black man serving in the military was simply the beginning of this non-existent support. Within months of separating in 1974, he was sentenced to life in prison and spent 45 years behind bars for a crime he did not commit. The sentence he was given was harsher because he held the title veteran. The system and society failed him. In his words, veterans might not be able to ask for help, and although in some cases we do ask for it, we just need help to make that transition back into society as a loyal citizen, a productive citizen, instead of a destructive citizen. So I pose this question again. What can we do to help support our veterans? Bearing an untold story weighs heavily on those who need help the most. In honor of both Ronald Russell and Joseph Agolia, we need to make a lasting change. How do we ensure veterans receive the same level of care provided by their comrades while transitioning out of the military? As the military continues to improve programs for transitioning service members, there is still a responsibility for companies, educational institutions, and society as a whole to continue creating and improving support systems for those who have served and sacrificed for our beloved country. To my fellow veterans here today, we are in this together. You are not alone. No matter the branch, no matter the age, no matter the story, we are all family and we will always have each other's six. We must continue the fight and continue serving by never leaving a fellow veteran behind. And to everyone, we should never stop listening, never stop caring, and always lend a helping hand to the men and women that sacrificed for our freedom. This is why we celebrate Veterans Day. Thank you.